Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a review, a taste test of different Starbucks creamers. I am so excited to give these a taste. I saw they came out, I think it was at the end of July, maybe August, I'm not sure, so they're pretty new still. And I just was walking, through the grocery store as we do, when we're shopping. And I just saw them and I was like, what is this? What is this? So I thought we needed to give this a taste test, give it a try. And if you want to check out some of my other coffee videos, I have a do-it-yourself iced Starbucks coffee drink up there on the eye. I also have another coffee review from Starbucks cold brew that you get from the store. I also have a macchiato review. So definitely go ahead and check those out. I would truly appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And you can follow me on my social media at ColeyChiops. Let's go ahead and take a look into all of these things and give them a taste test. So I thought we would, I'm not sure how we should do this. So we have so many to try, and so I have a hot coffee that I've made. I've also got the iced coffee that I really like from Starbucks, and just thought we'd try it both ways and just maybe try it by itself too. Would that be gross? I'm not sure. So let's take a look, and we'll go with the pumpkin spice latte first, because I know that is what people are most excited about for fall, and it's like a huge thing at Starbucks. People love pumpkin spice latte. So we'll just try this one first, and I guess we'll just go through the line maybe, and we'll just see how it goes. So let's smell it. Okay, it smells like a pumpkin spice latte. Don't know what I was expecting, but it smells okay. Like, it's got like that cinnamony, cinnamony smell, and that's pretty much all I smell, pretty much. So let's just pour one in a cup and to see what it looks like. So it is like super nice and creamy, and you can't really smell it in the cup, but it is like super creamy. Like, look how it like coats the sides. Like that's like super creamy creamer. And this one is 40 calories for a tablespoon. That's even better. That's not like atrocious. That's not terrible. It does smell really good. So let me pour a little bit more in here, and then we'll pour it into one of these cups and try it. So not sure like how much creamer to use. I normally don't use creamer. I normally use almond milk. So let's take one of our cute little mugs, and we'll just pour some creamer in. I know I could have just done it from here, but since I wanted to, let me taste it by itself first. We'll see how it tastes by itself first. It's actually really good. Like, I am not like a, I know you should not drink this by itself. Don't do that. But it actually tastes a lot, like it's really cinnamony. Like, what am I thinking that it tastes like? I don't know. But it doesn't taste bad. Like, I'm not usually a huge fan. Like, I actually don't like the pumpkin spice lattes that they have at Starbucks. But I actually really like how like this flavor is. And I'm not sure what the difference is. I mean, maybe I would now. Maybe my tastes have just changed. I mean, the last time I've tried a pumpkin spice latte was who knows when. So let's pour this in, see what we think. I don't know how much creamer to use. Maybe I should have just done a tablespoon. So when I do coffee, I usually do it to like a light brown color. So that's maybe a little bit more creamer that I would have normally put in. But, we'll taste it, see how it goes. Maybe I should mix it up. Yeah, we'll just mix it up. Oh yeah, so that's actually a pretty good color for what I would normally like do my coffee for. So let me taste it and see how it goes, and then we'll try the iced one too. See if that's any different, or if it would be gross with iced. I don't know. I've never done like actual creamer before, so. It's good, but like I can't actually super taste the creamer, so I feel like to get like the flavor we might need more. Should have measured it. Maybe I'll measure the other ones like with a tablespoon measurer, so we can like see how much flavor you need to make it. Okay, that gave me the flavor, but that was definitely a lot. Like, you can see how much of that I've used. that gives you the flavor right there. And it does taste really good and really creamy and really rich. But I am concerned that because, I mean, these are smaller cups because I didn't want to like waste a lot, but I would be concerned that it would cool down your coffee. So you might need to like reheat it, because this has made my coffee pretty cool, and I literally made these like a minute ago. So we'll see. I actually really like it. It tastes really good. So let's pour some into one of these iced coffee cups here. So I've got this one here, so let's just pour the rest in here. And that's a color that I really, really like, because I'm, you know, basic. So it's way easier to taste the flavor in a iced coffee than in a hot one. So in an iced one, you definitely don't need as much. Like this is like good. Can maybe even go with a little less if you didn't want like as much creamer in there. But this actually tastes really good, and I think that with iced coffee, you actually need way less creamer. I don't know if that's like a scientific fact or if anyone was interested in knowing that information, but now you know it. You're welcome. Okay, so that was the pumpkin spice creamer. So let's go ahead and try the next one. Okay, so I have a tablespoon measure, so I'm going to measure it this time. Let's do the cinnamon Dolce latte first, because that one also has cinnamon, and I'm curious to know if it's like got a huge difference between this and the pumpkin spice one. So let's try it first, or second. This one smells a lot more like cinnamon. I actually don't know what makes pumpkin spiced, but we'll see. So just cinnamony. I mean, it doesn't smell like crazy or anything. It just smells like cinnamon. I don't actually know what makes it a cinnamon dolce latte either. Apparently I don't know anything. So let's give this a quick taste and see what it looks like. Also very creamy, but it's very creamy, but it doesn't seem as creamy as the other one. Whoa. Okay. This one also has 40 calories, and this one packs a freaking punch, man. This one is like bam you in the face with that cinnamon. Like that one is like a way lighter of a flavor, and it must have some other flavor that I just, you know, am unaware of because I'm not like a food expert. But this packs a freaking cinnamon punch. If you like cinnamon, you'll freaking love this one. So let's put it in a hot one, and I will use my measurer. Okay, so I put 1 tablespoon in, looking fabulous, obviously, while I did it. So let's try it. Could use a little more. Like maybe it's just like because it's hot. Maybe it's got like a different consistency. I honestly don't know what the difference between hot and like iced is. So I'm just gonna put like another tablespoon-ish. It's almost a tablespoon. It's like almost to the top, but I don't want to spill it. So we do 2 tablespoons. There's the color. 2 tablespoons, I would say, for this amount of coffee. So if you had a full cup, I'd probably say 4 tablespoons, which would be 4 times 40, which is 160, which isn't terrible, to be honest. It's not terrible for a coffee. It's definitely better than I think going to actually Starbucks, where, well, if it's a grande, this might be more than a grande though. I don't know, honestly, but it tastes good. So it's probably pretty comparable, to be honest. But I do like it. You can taste the cinnamon, very good. So let's go ahead and pour some into an iced one. We'll do a teaspoon. Wish I had a camera down here so you guys could see and you'd be less awkward about it. So this one obviously has less liquid in it. Well, maybe not. A similar amount, I guess. But this one looks darker. Let me use, did I use a spoon for hot coffee? I mean, a straw. Well, it's not that hot anymore because I've been doing all this, but whatever. Okay. You definitely need way less, and it might just be because the iced coffee is not like as bitter as the Keurig version of coffee. Obviously, if you had maybe like a nicer brew of coffee, we probably wouldn't need as much. But for this one, iced coffee, like if you liked iced coffee and you wanted to have a flavor, you don't need much at all. Like, this is fine. And honestly, if you even fill this to the top, I would say you wouldn't need more than 1 or like 2 at the most, because you can still taste it. And it's almost, I think the thing that's like kind of annoying to me is like, it's almost too creamy. I don't know if anyone else has this personal issue with creamer, but like for me, this is like too creamy versus flavory. So I honestly would like less of a creamy taste and more of a flavor punch. So I can still taste the cinnamon, totally, I can still taste it. But it tastes very creamy too, which sometimes I know like you might want like a creamy taste, but like because I guess I've been doing like almond milk all the time, so it's like I don't need that creamy texture as much. Next we'll do the creamer white chocolate mocha. And if you watched one of my other videos, you know that mocha is like not one of my favorite flavors from Starbucks, but this is white chocolate and I do like the white chocolate better. And I think a lot of people like the white chocolate better, but I don't know. But ooh, it smells just like white chocolate. Oh my gosh, you know those like bars of white chocolate that you buy for like baking purposes, and you can break them up and melt them or whatever? It smells just like that. It smells freaking delicious, man. I like the way this smells. It's gonna be really sweet, but this one also 40 calories. It smells so good. So good. Okay, so we will take, oh wait, let me take a quick taste test of it by itself first. I set out straws over here too to like make this easier for myself, and I apparently don't know how to count. So what am I doing? Very, very sweet, very, very chocolatey, very creamy. You can see it like sticks to the sides. It does have this like weird hint of like, okay, I know what it is. So I was gonna say it kind of tastes like a pina colada, which I know is like a weird thing to say, but it also tastes, now this is even weirder maybe to say, but it tastes like, you know how when you have, I don't know if you've ever bought this before, but that cooking pan spray that's for like baking, that has like flour and stuff built into it, and you can spray it on the baking pan so you don't have to like put flour on so things don't stick to it. If you've never tried it, I highly recommend it. Smells divine, which is, but it tastes, that smell is how this tastes. Is that like a weird way to say that? So it tastes like the smell of a cooking spray, which isn't a bad thing because I love the smell of that spray, but it tastes like that because it has vegetable oil in it. So I was looking at the ingredients and I was like, why does it taste like that? And that's why, the vegetable oil. I wonder if the other ones have vegetable oil. Yes. 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 They all have vegetable oil, but this one I feel like I can taste it more. I don't know if it's because of like, it's not like a spicy flavor like cinnamon, it's more like a sweet flavor, but I can definitely taste it. Again, not like a bad thing, but if you don't like the way that smells, or if you don't like necessarily the taste of like floury vegetable oil, that does not sound appealing, but it doesn't taste bad. Oh my God. I've talked you out of it, haven't I? Okay, so let's just take a taste. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Tastes super delicious, very creamy, very sweet. This one is like the sweetest tasting one, but they're all like the same calories. I don't know if they're all the same sugars. I can look. Pretty identical in general in like the list back here. It's just this ingredients list that's a little bit different. But this one does taste a lot sweeter, and so I do like it a little bit better. So let's try it in like a, I'm just gonna pour it in because like, we're not scientists. Ooh, that was that was about a tablespoon. Maybe a little extra. It's very good. I do like it. It's very tasty, very like, I don't know. It might be too sweet like for me personally, and I don't know that I would like be able to consistently drink that like vegetable oil Crisco kind of flavoring, but it's definitely good. But the thing is, I will say, like, when I'm drinking it, it doesn't taste chocolatey. I mostly taste like that baking taste, which again isn't like a bad thing, but that's like how I taste it. I don't like, I smell the chocolate, like when you open it, it smells exactly like white chocolate bark, or like, you know, those cube things. It smells exactly like that. But when you like are drinking it, it doesn't exactly taste like that. Starbucks caramel is, I think, my favorite caramel. I don't know why, I don't know what it is about it, but it is like one of my favorite caramels, and all the caramel drinks are my favorite. I absolutely just get the caramel, and I get extra, like, you know, drizzle it on top, because it's just like, love it. It's my favorite. So I also bought like the caramel syrup. If I could talk about the caramel syrup, like the Starbucks brand. So I am most excited for this. It says caramel macchiato. And they must call it that because it has the cream in it and you're pouring it into a coffee. I hope it doesn't have like a weird, separate, weird flavor, but we'll try, because the Starbucks caramel is my absolute favorite. Oh, and it smells just like it. It smells exactly like the caramel. Like when you get, or caramel, don't like, comment how you say it in the comments, like caramel. It smells freaking divine. It smells exactly like when you get a Frappuccino with the caramel Frappuccino, and they put the caramel on top of the whipped cream, and you just smell it, and you're like, does anyone else do this? Just me? You're like, oh, it smells so good. It smells exactly like that. Exactly like that. Okay, so let's give it a taste. A tasty testy. That sounds gross. So this one is like thicker, I think. This one's like the thickness and creaminess of like the first one, the pumpkin spice one. I feel like the other two are slightly less thick and creamy, but look at that. Opaque. All right, let's give it a tasty. I gotta stop saying that. It sounds weird. Oh my God. This is so delicious. I 1,000 trillion gajillion recommend this. Oh my God, it tastes exactly like that creamy caramel that they have on the Frappuccinos, like mixed with the whipped cream. So it's like everything I've always wanted. And I can buy it at the store, and it's only 40 calories for a tablespoon. I'm gonna like, this is like my thing now. I'm not drinking anything else, and I might just drink this by itself. Should you? No, that would be gross. That would be bad for you. Very bad for you. I don't care. This is freaking delicious. I wonder, could you use this to like make like a whipped cream, like, or a frosting? Things need to happen. Okay, so let's give it a taste inside of a cup. 1,000 out of 10 recommend. So you can kind of taste it, but like they're all 2 tablespooners. That was less than a tablespoon, but it doesn't matter. I have a problem. This is so good. I am in so much trouble because it is so freaking delicious. Let me pour this in this bad boy. Because generally how I drink coffee is in the iced variety. Iced is my favorite way to drink coffee, especially because it's summer and it's freaking hot as balls outside. I almost like spit it out. I was drinking it too fast. So good. My only critique, just like with the last one, is it's very, very creamy, which I understand, it's a creamer. But for me personally, I like things a little less creamy. So maybe it's because I just put too much in, but like I want that caramel flavor. I'm in freaking heaven right now, okay? Heaven is here in the form of caramel creamer. Guys, you need this one. If you love caramel, you need this one. You need it. I need it. This is my new baby. Hello, caramel creamer. Obviously gone insane. So, That is my video for today. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed making this one. It was very delicious to taste test all of these Starbucks drinks. If you have a recommendation or you would like me to test something else, definitely go ahead and leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I make new videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And don't forget to check me out on my other social medias, which are all at Coley Chiaps. And I think that's it. That is quite a spiel that I'm trying to memorize, as everything is brand new as I'm starting kind of over. So you can definitely check out all my links in the description box below. You can check out my new website, everything. So much fun, so much excitement. I don't know why we're clapping so much. It's a thing that's happening now. I don't know why. But I do appreciate you guys checking out this video, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.